Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm Heather. Welcome to Woke.Ones.Revolution. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some tarot for the month of April. Gonna hit all signs. I'm gonna start out today with Aries. So hope you all don't mind. It is Aries season and all. And speaking of which, hopefully you guys had a happy eclipse day yesterday. I know for me it was quite magical. Set out back. Up here in Kansas, I didn't really get full totality. I think it was like at 84% or something. So it never really got fully dark, but I did go outside and chill out in the backyard in a lawn chair, looking up and just embracing nature for all that it was, soaking in all that big Aries energy. It happened right on my ascendant. So I'm expecting a huge year, and it's already been a pretty massive year for me already. So I do want to thank you guys for stopping by and helping support my channel. I am just here to, brighten everybody's day, shining my light a little bit, and hopefully it helps you shine yours. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. No big themes today other than really April. And of course, I know we got a lot of movement and planets in Aries right now. And so I'm feeling that new beginning feeling and pioneering energy. I'm ready to do all kinds of things, which I'm really stoked for because Pisces season left me really, really, really tired and can't really get much done that way. So, but if you could, I do want to invite you to please like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell so that you can be first to know anytime I get new content added. I do love hearing from you guys. So if you have any beautiful eclipse stories, please feel free to share them in the comments section. I would love to hear from you and see how it's impacting everybody. Gonna get a couple more shuffles in here. Okay, what messages do we have for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Oh, all right, let's get started. Ooh, got goosebumps. Oh, we got the Four of Cups that popped out right away. He's in some deep thought, isn't he? All right, well, that's a good start. Underside. Princess of Wands. So let's flip around. That was fast. And there's another so fast. Go Aries. Shuffling the rest of the way through. We got the Hierophant. Hierophant in reverse. It's not really wanting to focus. That's what's crossing the Four of Cups. And then we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups reversed. That's what's crowning the reading. Underside of the deck. And she flipped around. Princess of Wands. All right. Well, that one's wanting to come, and there we go. Thank you. Five of Wands reversed. All right, what is Aries putting behind them this month? The Empress in reverse. Not the Lovers as the under energy. Okay. Somebody's tired. Tired, I see that. There's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse out front. Excuse me. And we got the Princess of Swords as your energy. Outside influences. We got the Prince of Wands. Challenge line. My. Seven of Cups reversed. That was a lot. Let me get this all laid out better here so I can get a better feel. Underside of those that popped out there, that Seven of Cups reversed, is the Eight of Swords in the upright. Ooh, okay. There, I got two on the outcome already. First was the Three of Wands in reverse. The King of Swords reversed. Eight of Swords still in the bottom. All right, let's finish rolling this out. There's one quick. Three of Swords on the back end. Oh. Okay, well, this is not necessarily the most upbeat, most positive reading that I'm seeing. I mean, looking here, do want to get a little more on the challenge line, please. Show me some more for that Ace of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Cups, Four of Cups. And right out, I got three. Okay, at least the deck's talking this time. Challenge, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Jeez. Strength in reverse. I don't think I've ever seen so many reverse cards. And for that strength, it was the Nine of Swords. Okay, let me just sit with this for a minute. Got a glare on my end here. You know, honestly, looking at this here, Aries, I am seeing some really tired. I can see that there has been a relationship on the mind. Two of Cups. Things being in reverse means something's a little off balance there. And looking through this particular spread, I can see that, you know, maybe you're not feeling so happy right now. And it is eclipse season, you know, that brings, you know, to light things that have been being born. I can't even talk today. I'm sorry. That aren't right. You know, you can't ignore something that's right in front of your face. I mean, you can try to bury it as much as you want. But I mean, I'm looking at this here. Can't really take my eyes off it, actually. You know, he's sitting outside the water. He's on concrete, it looks like. You know, castles behind him. He's not in the grass, so he's not necessarily getting grounded. He's very much in his head, in his emotions, and he's trying to trying to absorb, but he looks, I mean, look, in this card, he looks like he's got a wonderful plot of land, you know, mountains up in the background, castle back there, abundant enough to have a horse back there, you know, and I just heard in my head, I got the Chariot card. And I'm guessing it's because of the horse, right? Because in the Chariot card, the horses are pulling the chariot. Well, he's only got one, and he's looking very defeated, right? Very, very emotional about something here. And the Four Cups down there, you know, all laid out, you know, almost like every feeling is being, you know, separated out, and looks like he's trying to think out his feelings in this particular card. With that, that's a rough place to be, because that's coming from a place of lack. It is being crossed by the Hierophant in reverse, and the Hierophant, you know, in reverse, a lot of times the Hierophant can lean on the side of guidance, okay? And the way it sets, you know, as I have it crossing, that Hierophant's just looking right up there. And it almost looks like some self-doubt to me. Now, obviously that Two of Cups is up there, and it very well could be speaking to feeling less than, like not enough. You know, you got the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, you know, if you look in this cup, it's all about options, you know. We're going to look at that one. You know, look at that lady. You know, what cup, you know, can I go for? And he's sitting there pillaging on the ground. But with it being reversed, I mean, it typically means, you know, not looking at options, out of options, not, you know, that one, he looks like, don't give me another damn cup at this point. I have had my heart broken. I don't care what anybody has to offer me at this point. And I am feeling defeated, you know, or I'm afraid of being defeated again. I really implore you guys to get out of your head, whoever's stuck in this place. You know, nothing positive could ever happen if there weren't negative, right? You know, there is always heartbreak, disappointment. A lot of that, you know, can lend from expectations of others, right? As long as you are living in your truth and genuinely loving with your heart, and I just heard codependency. Okay, so with this one, you know, I do see being tired of the fight. You know, it's just petty back and forth fighting. You know, you're coming into the reading as the Princess of Swords. You know, you've got shit you want to do. You're inspired. You know, you're in your head a lot at this point. The cups are all over the place here, but you want to challenge. You want to feel alive again, is what I can see in this. But you just are afraid you're not strong enough to. You know, the outside influence was the Prince of Wands in reverse. Okay, so that was an air sign, right? And there is fire sign. Okay. If this is you and this is you and this is the other person, fire and air, you know, opposites attract. Fire and air can't exist without each other, right? However, if it's not balanced, shit can turn into an out of control, wildfire before you know it. And it doesn't matter how many cups you have. I mean, this dude's got cups, but Jesus Christ, look at how fucked up these cups are. Like, what are you going to do? Try to put out, a massive, 100-acre fire with a few cups that are already halfway empty? No. The Prince of Wands, looking at this, is like, so fucking what? So fucking what? We all have problems, with the Empress, being able to put the Empress behind you, being in reverse, means that she's finding her way around into the upright for abundance, to provide. She's a provider. She's a nurturer. I don't know the word I'm looking for. She exudes life, It's like Mother Nature, You go outside, you see the abundant greenery this time of year. She's an embodiment of all of that is divine in life. And out front, we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it doesn't necessarily look like a new beginning in regards to maybe a new project or anything like that. I think you got to get your shit straight before you can worry too much about the physical. You got to get yourself right. Okay. With this Hierophant being reversed, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping around, but that's just where I'm going with this. Okay, and I just heard you're not doomed. Okay, so it almost looks to me like the thing that you were dealing with, the relationship that's gone off track here, very much was karmic. It was a karmic. It was lessons that you both were meant to learn. Okay, some people learn them faster than others. Clearly this dick isn't learning any lessons, right? Not anytime soon. And he doesn't give a fuck about your fucking 4 cups. Excuse the language. But this guy's a jerk. Guy, girl, whatever. The Prince of Wands is very reckless with his passions. Wands are phallic energy. Okay. And just think about that phallic energy being put upside down. Okay. They're very Prince of Wands is a very independent, selfish individual that boasts about it, very, very, can be very arrogant. But you're tired of that shit. You are. I'm looking at this and, I know at this point you may not necessarily know which way you're headed. Okay. We got the 3 of Wands in reverse, the King of Swords, and the 3 of Swords in the outcome. I really kind of want to show this to you. So I am going to do what I want. I just hope that y'all can see it the way that the spread is. But basically, there's the outcome line on the top and the challenge line right below it. Okay. So you see at the end, there's the 3 of Swords. I'm just going to kind of zoom in on this. So that King of Swords right there, pointing down at, pointing down at that Wheel of Fortune the way that he is. Don't lie to yourself, okay? That's not going to help anything. To me, this very much looks like a kaput situation. Okay. Denying that it's a karmic. Denying that at this point, the emotional turmoil that you've been dealing with in regards to this person, denying all the troubles is not going to solve a damn thing. If you really love this person and they really love you, there's going to have to be a lot of work to balance this out. Okay. So I'm looking at the outcome line. It's like I was showing you. Okay. So looking at this outcome line, you see the outcome. It's going to hurt. Three of Swords. The King of Swords in reverse. And I see this as, you know, the energies of where, you know, you both are kind of teetering there on that. If you ignore that, it's just going to make that part that much harder. But, you know, I mean, looking at this in every way, shape, or form, I think that although you have some uncertainty and some ill feelings and some ill words to say to this Prince of Wands situation, set it down. Set it down. Give it up. You know, you don't have to go out and look for more options or something to bury the pain of having to think about it. But I would say that if you do really care about this person, the only thing that's going to help is to step into the power of that Three of Swords and get help. Okay. Seek out a trusted, detached individual and maybe discuss counseling. There are individual counselors that you can gear up with if the other person's down for it, which looks like he's just got a lot of maturing to do at this point. I say he, but it could be a she. Please understand that. It could be feminine energy. It's a fire sign. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that you're dealing with. But, you know, they may not necessarily want to do that. It looks... Show me the intentions with this Prince of Wands, please. Why? Why are they looking at that Four of Cups like that? Where's the disconnect? Well, that one just flew everywhere. And I can't pick it up. Excuse me. My fingernails just keep catching it. There we go. Okay. Six of Swords reversed. It's... It almost looks like a damn helicopter, right? He's just spinning off the bottom of it. You know, this way it's like sitting in your thoughts, balancing stuff out, finding that equilibrium. This is, I'm going to say whatever the F I'm going to say. I can't hold a thought, you know, scatterbrained, you know, just here I'm going to take you along for this ride along my karmic wheel of BS. And hey, you know, maybe there'll be a cup left for me, but if not, who cares? Okay. That's comes with the intention, with the underside being the Moon in reverse. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and slow it down there. Let me look one more time, see if there's anything I'm missing. So, Okay, I got drawn to my wands. I got the 5 of Wands reversed, the 3 of Wands reversed. That's the 8 of Wands reversed that we saw at the bottom of the deck right at the very beginning. Gonna have to get out of your head. You're gonna have to get out of your head about this. And maybe that's why you're sitting in this spot, trying to figure out how to get out of your head. As the cups are over there, like, you're not trying to look at them. You're not trying to look at them. You're not trying to feel a damn thing at this point. With this, I do wish you guys the best. I mean, if there's anything I know about my Aries folks, it's that we love fierce. We can hate fiercely. But we tend to get past things pretty darn quick because of how passionate we are. How passionate we are. So the 8 of Wands, like looking at this, if we're looking at the 8 of Wands reversed, cut off the communication. Don't be texting. I would avoid that. Don't be... It's a lot of obsession I can see in the way that these cards are laid down. And you can really be self-defeating. Trust that that Prince of Wands in reverse is not having the heyday of a time that he claims to have. It's usually a self-worth issue, you know. And so it's kind of like, I just thought of the Leo, right? Because on this card, the lion's right there, right? And Leo is a fire sign, but you think about how boisterous and out there Leos are, you know, and they do have really big hearts, but it doesn't mean they don't hurt or feel less than, and maybe overcompensate with how they're going about it. Let me count my swords. So 3. As a clarifier, I had the 9 of Swords in reverse. 6. Oh, there was the 6 too. I can't forget about that one. So that's 3 for the difference. Plus, so minus 3. All right. Okay. So the math on my tarot, the way that I do it, speaks to maybe a need for you to go to this place yourself. Just for a bit. Okay. Maybe get into, do some meditating, you know. You could journal. You could, go outside and throw a knife at a tree. I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, looking at this, you've definitely got some angst that you've got to let go of and be okay within yourself before you'll be in any kind of shape to even care about another relationship at this point. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop there real quick. I do want to make sure to give you guys an oracle from the Shaman's Dream. Use your intuition about this, and I think you have been, and I think you're really trying to tap into that. You know, oh wow. So in this card, I just got drawn to the snake around the top of the staff. I don't know if you can see it, but it reminded me of medical, right? So, you know, perhaps getting yourself a little help. I mean, even if it's something about anti-anxiety, right? I know I myself, when I'm under a lot of pressure, and I'm not grounding and taken the time to meditate, to get out of, you got to feel the pain before things get better, and relationships and the Three of Swords, the way this is, you see those people are back there. They're grieving something, right? The loss. They're grieving the loss. It's okay to grieve it. Just don't hold on to it, okay? Take the lessons, get yourself a confidant. And if you don't have a confidant, okay, looking like a pope. Pray about it. Pray. Give me the strength, because you are worth it. You've seen what this is doing, and you're worth so much better, so much more. And it's Aries season. This eclipse promises you a new beginning. Okay. All right. Well, messages keep coming and the card flew out. So I'm stopping there and leave it as is. That was different. Underside of the deck. Root girl. The disowned self. Ouch. That is awfully fiery. But what popped for us was the horseman. Herald of change. Boy, don't you need it. Don't you need it? Don't you deserve it? That's number 30. So let me go over this here with you, right? So let's hold this up here for you. If I can see. The horseman, good news, caution, herald of change. When the horseman appears, he's inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others only see the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This doesn't mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud does have a silver lining. So true. Become a herald of the positive. Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world's stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you not to allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news that you spread, which is probably why I saw that 8 of Wands reversed. I'll read that over. Be sure that there is substance to the news that you spread, and that you are willing to live up to the expectations that you raise. I believe I said that right at the beginning. Expectations lead to disappointment. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up for once. My eyes are getting bad with my age. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, extreme caution. Well, blah, blah, blah. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. All right. So, let me know how this resonates with you. And if it isn't your story, don't make it fit. Because general readings like this for the signs, bet that it resonates with people. And there's certain people that will come across my video, whether it's today, tomorrow, or 2 years from now, that will randomly get guided to it and hear the message that they need to hear. I assure you. That's how I got into tarot so many years ago. You guys got this. You'll be all right. New beginnings. There is a promised new beginning with the eclipse happening conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer, within a few degrees conjunction of the North Node, which is where we're destined or supposed to aim for this life, right? Rather than linger back on the South Node, which is the past and past lives and where we're comfortable and the things that we already know. Aries North Node is all about you. This is a perfect time, if ever, if you're feeling down and really struggling with finding the love within yourself, to love yourself and realize that whatever trials, tribulations, heartbreak that you've been through do not determine your value, that you determine your value. That's all of the inspiration and passion that I think that you would need to reinvent yourself if you've got to. That's the cool thing about this whole game of life, right? I've reinvented multiple times. I mean, I've been a blonde, I've been a redhead, had my hair chopped all the way off and hot pink. Hey, do what you want to do. It's your role. You are the performer. You can do whatever you want to do. Just stop feeding your beautiful heart. Stop handing it out to people who don't deserve it. You're worth so much more. And this eclipse promises you a fresh, new opportunity. Please don't leave yourself stuck in that point where you're so busy with your head in your damn hand looking down that you miss the opportunities. Be that horseman. I love you, Aries. See you next time.